serious drug. Oh! Hi. I didn't realize that it was just recording. Okay, Tasha? Yeah, I just, took in a shower. It was nice. So, yes, it felt really, really good. But, I have to say, last night, I watched this movie that just came out of Animal Planet this past weekend, and it showed up Monday on a Memorial Day. Oh my God, I can't believe I said it right, Memorial. Sorry, I'm so pumped up right now. Especially when I just had a little, I look like I got an afro. Yeah. So today I'm going to talk about the worst, the most terrifying, disturbing thing that disturbed me. Okay. Okay, first of all, as a kid, I used to try to sneak in and watch horror movies. Why? Because I was curious. Why? Because I was a kid. I thought you know that. Usually the curiosity, usually all the curiosity just takes the best out of us. And I'm 22. I just turned 22 on May 13th this month. Yay. It's nothing special or whatever. So, right now I'm just waiting for my hair to right up. And seriously, do not look at my armpit. It's really, please don't. Yeah, I definitely need some shaving. Voila. Here's my real hair. I look like I was wearing an afro hat. Or whatever, but I don't want to offend anybody. I'm not trying to insult anybody, but I'm going to talk about the movies, whatever, or cartoons that seem to be disturbing to me. So, let's go to, I'm sorry, my technology sucks at this time, so I can't do anything like have a screen like this side or this side. And there's no foot, and I'm starting to get a little better with a clear defecation. So let's get talking. So anyway, the first time that I watched a horror film was when I was a toddler. The first horror film I've seen was The Chucky. That movie terrified me in so many ways. Besides, it's a talking doll that kills people. And I never wanted to watch it again. And I never messed with a baby doll again.
Bro, what the hell are you running? What's in your face?
No!
I gotta upload some pictures.
No! It's okay.
How you could laugh it in.
Oh my goodness. This is so funny. Sorry, I'm having interruptions right now.
What y'all doing?
Well, I'm recording.
Oh, okay. Well, y'all go ahead and finish. So you finish doing that. I gotta upload
It's okay.
later, okay? You want? Are you talking or what?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna hurt you. Don't run from me again. I'll slap you.
Oh, for huh? No, it's fine.
No, I'm not here, murder.
No, it's fine. Okay, we're going on. Okay. What was I talking? Oh yeah, Chucky. Well, the other disturbing thing was, I don't remember the movie it was. It disturbed me as a kid. But it definitely was not Nightmare on Elm Street or Jason. But I can't remember what movie it was, but there was a lot of disturbing things I've seen, and I was like between 6 or 7 or 8 years old, and I've seen it. It was disgusting. But this guy had a hold of this baby, and something like he was like, I can't visualize it, but I just can't think of the movie. But towards the end, the thing got destroyed, and all you see was like this mask. But it wasn't Jason though. But then towards the end, like there was a hand that came out of the ground and grabbed it in his hand right after it got destroyed. And the baby was saved or something like that. So I don't remember what movie that was. So there was another disturbing thing when I was a kid was Halloween. And I was only 10 years old when I seen the resurrection of it. And believe me, that movie really freaked me out. Because it's about the Halloween and this psycho killer guy that's been killing ever since he was 8 and he killed his own family. Does that have a little similarity to the Amityville Horror? Yes, I have seen the movie Amityville Horror, and it is very disturbing what I watched. I've seen the old classic, the 1976 version, and no, I think it's 76. And I've seen the 2000, I think it's 9 or the version of it, and the remake of it was a bit disturbing than the original. And right now my friend's watching Daffy. And it has nothing to do with what my blog is about today. What the hell? Daffy! Oh my god, you're sidetracked! It's okay. But then there is this movie I've seen, disturbing, called The Grudge. I could not sleep for almost 3 months because of the boy that sounds like and this lady's like I had the nightmare for week after week. And every single time if I see like a glimpse of it at a movie trailer of The Grudge, I just like, no, please, get that damn part, get that! I got so disturbed watching that. And I think that the female bad guys, or the female monsters, are a lot more scary than the male from my point of view. But there's also other like cartoon movies I've seen that was really disturbing. Like especially anime. I don't know exactly what each of them is called, but maybe some of you might have an idea what I'm talking about. But one of them, I did catch, the one time I was watching this on YouTube, about this kid who has like white ears and he has red hair. I don't know if it's a girl or a boy, I can't tell. Called Alvin Fly. I could be wrong. But anyway, it was really disturbing because like I didn't really understand the whole thing. But it was showing where these bunch of kids that were being rude and jerks and boys. They had a puppy or whatever, and they killed a puppy right in front of this kid. But then this kid had some type of power that actually just killed all the boys and the girl in that one room, and that really like, what did I just, what was this? But then towards the other part, where the boy was trying to confront the kid, the little sister comes over to him and then trying to say like, oh please listen to me, blah blah blah. It was on English subtitle, but the first one I've seen was Japanese. But then when the sister wanted to try and say something, then the kid with the ears, like, it cut like this part here, it went like this, so it cut her like right in half, and that really disturbed me. I was like, I hope they don't show that to little kids in Japan. That would terrify little children who were left. But there was another Japanese version. Her name is Riku. The girl's name, and she's a 10-year-old girl. She has blue blonde hair. And I don't remember what show it's called, but the show was really disturbing because there's a lot of like craziest females in these two girls who have like green hair, and they look like murderous, and they look devilish, like I ever seen, where they're just constantly like beating up somebody, and it really like made me feel disgusting. And I'm sorry, but for this case, this part really disturbed me the most when I've seen the clips of it, where this young girl named Riku, she had the butcher knife up and stuck into the wall, and she's like slamming her head against it, and she's like, I don't know how many times she slammed her head against it, and this girl with the green hair, she's like, and she's like, you're so pathetic. She's like, I was gonna kill you anyway. But what happened was the Riku girl was gonna inject the girl with the green hair with a needle. But then instead the green hair girl got a hold of the needle instead and stabbed it in her arm. But I was just like, what am I watching? Oh my god. I was just like, what am I watching here? Sorry. And that's it for well, then I saw another disturbing thing about anime, is where this guy, this long-haired guy, he has glasses like I do, and he's run away from this demon. And this guy, he was a shadow looking and freaky looking. I did not get the chance to see I don't know if some of you know what I'm talking about. But the shadow looking, and had those guns and chucked up, and it shot up to the one guy's leg, and it got up to the other guy's leg. And the guy, he was really terrified. And the shadow devilish guy, he did this, and the guy got completely like shattered and teared apart. And that really that was disturbing in anime. But if you think watching live action horror movies are worse, go watch anime horror stuff. Because they got a lot of craziest things of how they die. Ugh, don't get me started. Don't get me started, man. But just last night, like I was just telling you about, but the Animal Planet just came out with called The Blood Lake, The Attack of the Killer Limpet, right? How do you say it? Right? So anyway, I was watching it, thinking, oh, this cannot be so bad. Maybe, but yes, my friend did tell me about it. But I was like, how bad can it be? But the size of them, they look like leeches, but like a bigger version of them. And he had those little, like, spiral teeth. They almost remind me of watching Legolas, or how you say it in Stephen King's book. Which my friend's just laughing about something, whatever. But anyway, so there's this one scene. I got really grossed out, and I wish I should have videotaped my reaction to it, because it made me disturbed. That got me going all over my face. I was like, don't ever watch that. If you do, it is your own risk. You're gonna get sick. warning that it would be graphic, but I didn't. But like I said, curiosity gets the best out of you, so I went on and watched it anyway. Because why? Because no, because I wanted to be brave. But other stuff I was used to. But the guy was his eye. Ugh. Poor dude. And the one phrase like jumping out of the water at you, and you're like, ugh. And then the one part where it was coming out of the dead guy's chest, it was like, oh my god. But you know what the really sick thing about it was the mayor in the bathroom. If you guys see that, and my friend is laughing at me right now because she knows what I went through when I watched the entire thing. And I'm just like, what the? Oh my god! And she's laughing at me about it. You know, you don't hear her, but she's laughing at me because it was my fault for watching it. She didn't warn me. But what did I do? I watched it anyways. But not because I was stupid, I was just curious, people. But, Mayor, I mean, I've seen you in a movie called some type of baseball movie with the outfielders. I forgot what. Oh, Angels in the Field. But, Mr. Mayor, can I just please just address you before you go sit in a toilet, please check twice before you take a dump and read in a Playboy magazine. Then you would have got your butt bit by a limpet. And then a limpet would have been going up your butt and it comes out of your mouth. You would not be in that situation if you did not look twice, man. I'm sorry, I am not trying to insult, but come on. But I was so surprised, Animal Planet, like, usually it's the sci-fi that plays all the horror films. Animal Planet? I was so shocked. I mean, shocked, not shocked. I felt shy. Like, what happened to all the good shows? I felt so, like, it disturbed me so bad, ladies and gentlemen. I was just like I was screaming in my hand. I tried so hard not to scream, and she knows what I'm talking about. I mean, she knows what I'm talking about here, guys. It was so horrible. Like, I've never seen anything like that. I've seen like people doing like, if you think that was bad, there's so many bad, and then people go and say in a freaking book called The 1,000 Ways to Die. Okay, make that one more, and make it as 1,001. But you really think I'm funny? Oh, jeez. Bugs in these are terrible. Was that laughing? Was it laughing? What? No. Like you were laughing from silly. Don't be silly. I look like a chicken gun. What are you looking at? Sorry, I got sidetracked, people. Okay, I'm a cartoon freak. But I can tell you one more last thing. Just last week, I was looking through YouTube videos, and there was this one Cartoon Network called the Steven Universe. I'm not really into the show, but I decided to watch it. I deleted it! Sorry. Time heals wounds. Bye, Grandma. Time will heal that, Daffy. Daffy, time will heal that. I guess that's what you get when you install everybody on your emails. I guess that's what you get, Daffy. You get busted and thrown by Grandma. Sorry. Okay. Before I just got sidetracked, is what the hell? Oh my gosh! Oh my god, this is so good tonight. What I was gonna say was, there was this part where Scrummy Pearl was using a holographic thing that looked a version of herself. So anyway, they're fighting with a sword. But then Steven was like, oh please, Pearl, can you teach me? And she goes, okay, Steven. So she showed him, and while she had the holographic ram like on training mode, and I think this one, I didn't really see that coming, but it seemed a little disturbing. Because if the little kid was watching that, I think it would have disturbed him too. But I just thought I'd like to share this information. But, the show looks pretty cool. Oh my god. You're watching Grilled Cheese. Oh, what? Grilled Cheese. Oh my god. Stop it! Stop interrupting me! But anyway, while she's teaching Steven how to use the sword in training mode, and he goes, oh, can you teach me something cool? Like the boomerang blade! Steven, the boomerang blade! Steven, these are real sword techniques. You know the boomerang blade's not the real thing. I don't remember exactly how to say it. But while she was being distracted by little Steven, like she's still fighting the what did you just say? Well, you're I don't know. What does it mean? I don't know. Headphones from going out. But sorry, I guess I sure did. I'm not really good at what's going on in this side. But what I was gonna say was while she was being distracted, like she distracted me like right now. This is what I'm talking about. In about a minute, I'll be going. Yeah, stab in the back. That's what happened to Pearl.
Put some pictures up there before I fall asleep.
Where the heck was? She's
The references!
Oh, she might be out. Hey, here we go again. Another intro title gentlemen.
Okay, alright. I can't with you two. I'm gonna beat the hell out of you.
But yeah, seriously, this is what did happen to Pearl. That she had her eyes off the thing when holographic went and stabbed her through here. Like, that's what I'm talking about, me being distracted. So this is a good example. If you're getting distracted and somebody stabs you, like, right away. Because I've seen that in a lot of movies where you get shot at being distracted. Just reminds me of the part time I was watching NCIS and this girl was talking to Tony and Gibbs and then she gets shot in the head. Like, what the? Like, sometimes it's just like what the H moment. And sometimes I get really angry if the person was killed off just like that. Just like this past year, when he had Brian on the Family Guy got killed off, I was serious. But they did bring him back, which I was, yay! It's all that Brian. But someone did bring out a point that everyone was sad with the dog, but what about the children that's suffering in Africa or whatever they are suffering with? But I guess I can get this picture what the person's talking about. So that's it. Even though I'm really sorry with the interruptions, but we do need our little funny moment. And like I said, I get easily distracted myself. So that's what I mean every time when I watch that show now I gotta be careful not to get stabbed in the back. So guys, it's been a pleasure, and it's been like a half-hour interruption in whatever the heck I was talking about. But definitely, if you guys do watch the Blood Lake, the attack of the killer Rumpus, if you guys watch it, I'm just letting you know it is really graphic. And at your own risk. So people, if you think that they look like leeches, think again. You should might as well just look at a website of what they actually look like. Okay? Thank you for your time. It's been a wonderful vlog, and it's been a half hour, and I'm surprised, because usually the thing I'm using right now usually cut me off by 14 minutes, but this has been half hour. Okay? So,